Mwavuka vena ngweze nanga musikonde twahulubulya kuti bujwala buye bwiyaluke zona kakuli kwa ngweze kwine system yokucho kuti mani yonywa bujwala wina mano kuhita muntu winjire chikoro kunywa bujwala masters kwa ngweze mani kui masters nange PhD masule yeah. So anyways, I hope kwa wana bateka mubateke mubezibe kuti what is the way forward, where are we going as a region. Actually zini suno kuwamba hanu suno kuwamba henda veta no cancel waho audit report iba as well last week iba pangi circulate chikuti heba ko ikwete uyo kumbira kuti kamuni heni balemo nango bazwiri mwa grade 10 usiwola kuvala uzuwe kuti kupanga halanzi mu town umo noto kuikalira fera kuba kutanga kupanga blame twali ni mani zona mswisu uli here maso pangirira attack town cancel winako yonse kena kupanga attack kena kuliha. I am concerned my brother. Kuina bantu habene system yokucho kuti mose muni wambira ze town cancel kwakuli bera bakwabo bena ku town cancel kuna mutwali batanga kuninyaza mutwali my residents jibona jibakolota town cancel and what go to the audit report and see for yourself. Heva ko ikwete kumbire audit report has 66 pages. Heva ko oli kuvala tola kuvalira atwera bukabo wone kuti corruption ipanga here mwangweze inabule. See the reasons why the town is not developing. And then at the end of the day, look at these councillors that you are putting in power and you see what they are doing as well. And then tomorrow we keep on saying change and change and change. But you are the same people that are putting the same people in power. And you want change. Change from where? These guys do not have an understanding of how things work. They have an understanding on just getting fat salaries only. That's all. Kakuli ubweni indabe epanga leyo kuchokuti heva kuti musebezi wosebeza wina fera interested in the salary, it becomes a problem, guys, because now you are never going to deliver service because you only be waiting for that salary to come. Chore indaba inisa kuhitiza hulu habusu yokuchokuti vena ngweze mulipange equip nukutakuti mugu itivi mulwela news notu kuikalira fera kuba kulwela fera mamubizi mubika he news mulola kuti chukwete kupanga halanzi mwinkanda ma newspaper vena ngweze muhinde muole ma newspaper mubale newspaper asunu yazwa kwina zina mateni valozu isise iwo mwino likara somone kuti antu bawambi tebuleka pabule audit report kuina lino. These are the same people valeti sekuti izona ni izona will be putting a blame on SWAPO. SWAPO is a bad party. SWAPO is a bad party. Yes, we know kutoke there are some kind of irregularities, around. But then, remember guys, some of these people are put in power by yourselves. You are the ones that are voting these guys in power. And these are the same people who are now ipati ya SWAPO imbila ala maso enisa lijimona bulyo. You understand me? So vena ngweze muhinde ma newspaper mukubala muizibe kuti muwala kuchinchabule chibaka icho mchimwikere ngweze kena muzi ngweze is town. Ngweze is not a village. Katima Mulilo is not a village, it's a town. Together with this video, munipange share my pictures. Na kwa ten hanu currently kwa ngwezi. Ma February kuniba kuinoko. Ma pictures anwezo kuhinda ma Feb ni ma pictures na hanu aniba pange receive recently now. I'm going to add them together so you can see. Kuti kwa ngweze ve town kansi vakango nanga kutuma fera muntu takalime mu town. Guys, this is a serious issue. This is a serious issue. And then you just ignore. No, this is a serious issue. EUA town guys can look better, but the problem is the people in power are bad. They don't know what they are doing at all. It's time for you guys to stand up, work together, and see to it that you put the right people in power. People who can be able to service, to give you the service. You understand me? izisimuyikalire zokuta kuti mani heva kuti road yenu ina potholes. It has become normal. Mwina traffic ukuzimanika ukuhe fine on that road. Nah, imena ngani keza kwangu zikakwina mina traffic wala kuni fine for those kind of things. Matching orange fine, I'm not even going to accept it at all. Because kodi kuni fine muchiro chizwire ma potholes. I mean, if my car is roadworthy, it means your road must be to that standard. You know? So guys, honestly speaking, guys, let's do the right thing. We have elections that are coming up in November. Go through the audit report over and over. Understand what is going on. Mismanagement of funds. Up and down, guys. Come on. It doesn't work like that. I cannot blame now, the new CEO because, I mean, I don't know, but what I can say is, what has he done as well? What have you done? I mean, to change some of these other things, especially with the road, prove people, wrong by starting with the road at least. I mean, there is so much business on the road. There is so much money on the road. Not to be kind just for your arrival in the town. You are already demolishing houses. What is that? And then you are leaving the road. You are leaving the people who are corrupt in your organization. So I'm not going to go deeper into things that you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. Because I believe as an executive, you should have your team. You should have your team. I have an understanding. I'm not just saying things for the sake of saying things. I know what I'm talking about. So, also, so this matter, we're going to follow this case. And that's what we are going to promise. We're going to follow this case, and we want to make sure that these guys who are involved into this corruption, they are going to be put in prison. Regardless of who you are, we are going to follow this case, and we are going to follow this case with ACC. And we're going to make sure that it's not going to be like that case whereby there were reports that the salaries of Katima Mulilo Town Council being investigated. That we are not going to leave it like what happened there. We're going to follow this case. And not only this case, we're also going to follow the case of Vukalo Village Council, whereby the councillors are coming together and they want to eradicate that young man from that position. Whereby that young man, you can see vision from that young man. You can see that the man wants to bring developments, and then yet you want to start bringing up story. You want to team up together and you want to eradicate the young man. No, we're going to stand with that young man first in, and then we're going to make sure that look. This thing of saying there is nothing, it's more like because of this witchcraft that you think you have and those kind of things. Those things are not going to work anymore. We're not scared of those things anymore. Those things are just, it's just dreams. We're not going to waste our time on those. What we're going to do is we're going to fight, and we're going to fight the good fight of faith, knowing that the right people are going to be in the right places. We are sick and tired of people being put in positions, especially in Katima, and you do not deliver, guys. We want people who can be able to deliver. We are paying rates and taxes. There is nothing you can do about that. So we're going to make sure that we follow this case up, the one for Katima Mulilo Town Council, and we're also going to follow up the case whereby the councillors are teaming up against that young man in Vukalo. We're not going to let people to eradicate some individuals who are capable of doing the job, and then they want to bring in their own people because they want to keep on doing corruption. We're not going to do that. So this is just a message that I'm sending out there, and I'm also urging each and every young person from Katima, guys, this is the time for you guys to stand up, do the right things. When you hear there are elections, don't just sit sleeping. A man does not sleep like that. Wake up. Go get yourself a voter's card. When the time for election comes, go and vote. Put the right people in the right places. Please. We're not going to be here sitting around and complaining every day. We want change. And that's what we're going to do. Regardless of whatever we are supposed to do, we're going to make sure the people who are involved in these scandals, we're going to follow this case, and we're going to make sure we're going to put the pressure on ACC, and we're going to do that because it's just a phone call away. If nothing is going to be done, we're not going to leave it there. We're going to go until Ombudsman's office. We are not going to leave it. We are going far with this. Because we're sick and tired of hearing SWAPO this, SWAPO that, SWAPO that. Let's leave SWAPO aside. Let's deal with the individuals themselves. The same way the other individuals are being dealt with accordingly with a fish rod. So, mniswalele heva kuti na awamba manzu mabiaho lwaho kono endavesa samsiyo kucho kuti town yetu iboneka kuti vuvila lekwe iliani lya green mbite lilika zuma kuzumina mu town kakwina vantu wala. I'm going to share some images there, then you can be able to see. I'm very disappointed, to be honest enough. I'm very, very disappointed. I mean, you cannot expect me, as smart as I am, you expect me to go back and work in Katima in a dirty place like that. No ways. I need that place to be cleaned. And it must be cleaned because it deserves to be cleaned. Because there are smart people there. You know? And that's the direction that we're supposed to head. And those smart people who are working there, they're even supposed to be fighting for these things. You should never get tired of fighting for what is right, guys. Let's do the right things.